Legalists who keep a few preferred laws of the old covenant will do whatever it takes not to miss one of their feast days, and will diligently and carefully keep every Sabbath. Never willfully put pork into their mouths, to at least taste it, and see for themselves that even pork can be digested and excreted. And they do all this even if it means trampling underfoot their relationship with their family and the brethren, and in the process the teachings and commandments of our Lord Jesus Christ, whom they neglect. And then to justify themselves, they say, we're not saved by works, and we cannot stop sinning and obey the Lord Jesus Christ as He commanded. Many Christians like to say, in humility, they think, we're just wretched sinners saved by grace. But when you point out their wretched, wicked ways and exhort them into righteousness, they quickly become offended and seek to justify themselves. 99% of Christians are lost sheep. They do hear the voice of the Good Shepherd, but they don't follow Him because they don't know Him. When God speaks to them through a dream or a vision, or even with a clear voice into their conscience, if it fits with their doctrine, then it's God. But if it doesn't, then it's the devil. Just an example here. If God tells me through a dream to grow a beard, and I do so, then after some time, God tells me through another dream to shave, without giving me an explanation. Will I start questioning God? Will I say, God told me to grow a beard. It must have been the devil that told me to shave. The examples of this can go on and on. The raw truth is that the vast majority of Christians don't recognize the voice of God if He wanted to be their God. They might know some things about God, but they just don't know God. They worship what they don't know. For them, God is not God. Their religious beliefs is their God. If you understand hypocrisy, I exhort you to repent and to stop following your own mind and the wisdom of other people, and seek to receive guidance from the Spirit of God, because those who follow the guidance of the Spirit of God are children of God. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you.